Hi there. Want to give all of you a quick update on the status of the strawberries, the flooding, everything else. Um, this field right here was all flooded, so it's dry now, but it's looking better. This field right here was this front half was underwater for about a couple days, but the berries are doing all right. They're a little muddy, a little dirty, but they should make it. We had to come back and repair all these rows. Um, all the rows had to be repaired with the drip tape and the plants and getting the plastic back where it should be. But these will be fine. There might be a few plants that we lose here, but not a whole much or a whole lot that we can. We do have plans to replace them, which is good. This middle section, we had to basically pull all the drip tape out. Had to pull all the drip tape out, all the plastic out, everything, and prep this field again. The new plants are on the way. They should be here around the 12th to the 13th, so early next week is the plan. The 14th or the 15th they should be here. The dog's really enjoying the spot. But yeah, we've pulled everything out, pulled the strawberries, saved as many as we possibly could. I have new plants coming in. We'll be basically laying new plastic and new drip down on this section right here, and then putting in new plants next week. We have to get the plants in the ground as fast as possible because they're what's known as cutoffs, which is just basically root and a little piece on the top, and that's it. And they need a lot of water, and they need to be in the ground as quickly as possible so they can grow. But yeah, this whole section, which is it's close to an acre, is gone of plants. And this was all planted with strawberries just 2 weeks ago. The backfield, I don't know if you can see the backfield or not back there. 3 rows back there were damaged beyond repair. So we pulled the plants out back there and I have to replace those. This far bed on the closest to our house is just not salvageable for this year. If there's any extra plants and I'm able to put them in, I will put them over there, but that would be as the very last thing we do, because this field is a much better field to plant in. So that's the update. I'll show you a little bit more up at the high tunnel and the greenhouse as well, what we had to do in there. All right, so the greenhouse, basically was flooded as well, and it needed a lot of work. So we had to pull everything out of here. This is stuff we just brought back in just to store it until we can get the supplies we need to repair this. But basically I had to pull out, there was so much mud and gunk and it smelled really horrible. So I pulled everything out of here with some volunteers that came. It was fantastic. But we'll be laying brand new landscape fabric in here, as well as new gravel to kind of cover up this, to make this whole area a little bit better for us and usable again. But yeah, it was a complete disaster in here, to say the least. So we got that done. There'll also be new plastic because this got ripped during the storm as well. So that's happening. And then the high tunnel had, this is where we're storing most of the stuff in the greenhouse right now. But the high tunnel had also had flooding. You can see this was arugula and spinach, but it got flooded and ruined, so I got to get rid of all that. And I pulled out all the tomato plants as well. And we're basically going to start from scratch in here as well, and try to get this all done. But right now it's just storage for all the seedling tables that we have. So I'm putting those in here, and we'll continue to correct all of these problems in this portion of the farm from flooding, or the stuff that flooded. So yeah, if you want a little minor win. The pumpkin tables right here, those pumpkin tables, the water was literally about 6 inches below the pumpkins, but the tables never moved. I have no idea how that happened, but yeah, the water was like to right here, and the pumpkins were still there, never floated away. And the farm stand did flood as well, so I can go in there and show you that. But if you look at the side of the building, you can see where the flood was. It went right there. So about, I don't know, 12 to 18 inches up from the bottom. And then the farm stand got flooded in here, so we had to muck out this entire building, I think 2 or 3 times to get it cleaned up. It still has a little bit of dirt. In the farm stand here, there's still a lot of mud in the corners, and we're gonna get loads of pea gravel to cover up this and make it just a little bit more, I don't know, just better, not better, but like repaired back to where it should be. So yeah, the pea gravel, some of it's all right. Other sections were really flooded and muddy, and this is after like a week or 10 days. It's still just kind of caked up, and we just need to like put new pea gravel on top. So most of our inventory in here was fine. There was a little bit of stuff that got damaged from a leaky roof, but for the most part, everything in here is pretty good.